Hello everyone, welcome back. In this lesson, we'll explore the conditional formatting, one of the Excel's most powerful feature for data visualization. With conditional formatting, you can automatically highlight key trends, identify outliers, and make your data more insightful at a glance. So let's get started. Conditional formatting applies formatting rules to your data based on conditions. Whether you want to highlight high performer, you want to flag overdue tasks or visualize trends, this tool make it easy. We'll go step by step with some practice assignment to understand the concept of conditional formatting. For this lesson, we'll be working on a sales dataset. Here we have their employee name, department, sales, their sales target, performance, and status. Let's start by the task 1. Here we want to highlight low performers. So the task is apply conditional formatting to the performance column. Here we have performance column. If the performance is below 90%, highlight the cell in red. So how we can do so? Let's reorganize this table by making them have this middle orientation. Now let's say you want to highlight those performers who has performed less than 90% in their work. You can highlight them using this conditional formatting. So you need to go from this home tab. Under this section styles, you will find conditional formatting. From here, come up this highlight cell rules. If you go to the right side of this arrow, you will see you have some options like greater than, less than, between, and equal to. So these are the options related to numerical comparison. For our task, we need to find the performer who are less than 90%. So you can choose this one, less than. Now you have two options here. First one is for giving the value. Format cells that are less than 90%. So by default, it was taking 90%. If you want to change, you can put other numbers also. Okay. Now, if the value is less than 90%, what should be the format of those cells? Here you can see highlight the cells in red. So you can choose default templates from here. I'll be choosing this red one. And now if I press OK, you'll see this performer like John Doe, Davis, and Johnson, they have performed less than 90%. So these cells are highlighted here. Now let's perform the second task, highlight top performers. Here we need to apply green field for any performer who has performed over 100%. So to apply that conditional formatting to our data table, we'll first clear the previous performance task that we perform on this table. To clear any formatting that has been applied to your table, you can come up here, then come to this clear rules. You can choose from any of these two, like the selected cells you want to clear or the entire sheet. For now, I'll be going for selected cells. So now the formatting I have done previously has been removed. Let's apply the second task, formatting. We'll come up here. You need to find the option greater than. Here, we'll write 100. Don't forget to put the percentage symbol here. Now, here we want to highlight those cells in green. By default, we have green template here. If you now press OK, you'll see this performer, Jenny Smith, Robert, David, and Michael, they have performed more than 100%. So they have been highlighted. Okay, now let's clear this formatting. I'll be moving to next task. Task 3. Apply icon set for performance level. Use icon sets to visually indicate performance levels. We have three range here, below 90%, 90 to 100%, and over 100%. For these three range, we'll be choosing three different colors. For low performer, we'll be choosing red. For middle performer, we will be choosing yellow. And for best performer, we will be choosing green. Okay, so how we can do so? We'll choose the data first. Then we'll come up here at conditional formatting and we'll look for icon sets. So again, let me show you. The task was to choose red downward arrow, yellow sideways arrow, and green upward arrows. So we'll need to choose this arrow from the first one would be okay for our task. So we'll choose this one, and now we need to format them. Okay. To format according to our requirement, we need to modify or edit the formatting rules. We can do so by going up here. You'll see manage rules. Here you can say the icon set rule has been applied to our data. You can edit this rule from here. Once you click that, such window will pop up. Now we'll put the condition for our formatting here. Okay, so the first top level range is above 100%. We'll put number here, number, and as this value we'll put 100%. 100%. And then comes the second one. We need to put yellow sideways arrows for range in between 90 to 100%. So we'll put 90%, and by default it will take the value here once you click something. Now if you press OK, and press apply, OK, you'll see any values below 90% will have red arrow like this one. If I put this values in between 90 to 100%, like let's edit this and put 95%, you'll see it will have yellow arrow. And if you go above 100, 101, you will see you will have green arrows. So in this way you can apply icon set for your data set for better visualization and appeal. Now let's come up to task 4. Use data bars for sales value. So this sales value data is here. You want to apply data bars to show progress towards target. So you can do so from conditional formatting. Here you can go up here and you'll see data bars. Here we have gradient fill, and if you want solid fill you can go for this option. So this is how you can understand the progress for each performer, who has made the most progress or who is lagging behind. You can have a look at a glance, or you can visually identify rather going for the numerical analysis. Now comes the next task, task 5. Highlight status based on achievement. So here we have a table column that is status. If you want to apply conditional formatting based on a status column, you can also do so. What is the requirement here? We should make the achieved cells bold green, and pending cells we should put it in bold red. How we can do so? Just choose the table, then come up here, then go for text that contains this one. Now here for pending we'll choose bold red. So here we have light red fill with dark red text, but this is not what we want. We'll go for custom format. From here you'll see you can format their font, their border, their fill, anything you want. So what is our requirement? Only in bold red. So we'll choose bold from here. From here color and choose red. So now the text will show like this, bold red. Now if we press OK, you'll see the pending text has been converted into bold red. In similar manner, we also want to format for achieved data. Choose the data, then contains, will write something like achieved, ACHIEVD, achieved. Then we will go for custom format. From color we'll choose green, and from the style we'll choose bold. Now press OK. That's it. That's how you can do custom formatting for your data. So the task 5 is done. Now comes the last task, that is color alternate rows or banding. So here we have several rows. This is the first row, then second row, third row, and so on. And we want to highlight each alternate row. So let's suppose this first row is highlighted or it is not highlighted. Then the third one should have the same pattern of highlighting. The fifth one, that is 1, 3rd, 5th, 7th, this should have one style, and 2nd, 4th, 6th, this should have another style. So this is very easy to do. We'll use the even and odd formula. How we can do so? Just select this whole table that you want to apply your conditional formatting, then come up here and we'll use the formula to find our even rows or odd rows. So press this new rule. From here, choose this use a formula to determine which cells to format. So let's say we want to format the even rows. So how do you find an even number? If you divide any number with 2, if the remainder is 0, then it is told that it is a even number. So we'll do the same. To find the remainder, we use the function mod. Within this mod, we'll find the row, then we'll divide it by 2. If the result is 0, then it should be a even row. So in this way, we'll find the even rows like the second row, fourth row, sixth row, and we'll format them according to our desired format. You can choose the formatting style from here, come up format. For now, we'll choose a light fill color as our requirement. So we'll choose something like light pink. You can choose any other color also. Then press OK. Now if you press OK, you'll see the second row, the fourth row, 6, 8, these have been formatted as per our requirement. If you want to highlight the odd rows, you can do so. Just making some change from here. Use this formula, edit rules, and just change this 0 to 1. So now you know when we divide any number by 2 and we get a remainder of 1, this means they are odd. So if you now press OK and apply this, you'll see the odd number rows are selected here. So this is how you can make custom formula for your rows. I hope you got a pretty good idea about the conditional formatting. Here you can explore on your own. We have many other options, like let me show you. You have conditional formatting related to date. You can find duplicates. You can find the top 10% or bottom 10% or top 10 items, bottom 10 items, or you can also change the values from here. Okay. You can also customize for average values, like above some average value or below some average value. You have data bars, we have already shown that. You have color scales, you can have color scales also. Then you have different icon sets. We have used 3 range, you can use 4 range, 5 range also. You can use this sort of pie chart, you can use box, then network chart, anything you want. So I'll be leaving these options for your exploration. For this video, that's all. See you in the next video. Thank you.